Start it again, Jace.
Start again. Take two.
Hi everybody, Leigh the shop here today with you, with our friend here, Jason, who has gone and bought this absolutely stunning drum kit. This is the Mapex Saturn version, and Jason, you sort of fell in love with it when we showed you the quality of the sound.
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely.
The thunderous sound of the kick drum and the tom-toms.
Beautiful, isn't it?
It is
so
fantastic.
For those that don't know, this is what we call a hybrid shell, because it's made up of two different types of wood. So this is the maple with the walnut. One of the things you were impressed with, wasn't it, when we brought it off the stand, was the inside walnut lining of the shell. It was really pretty, isn't it?
Beautiful look to it, yes. Slightly darker look to most of the kits that I'm used to, but yeah, it looks good, and of course it sounds good too.
Yeah, sounds fab. The bass drum, as you can hear and see in this video, as Jason has been having a little jam along, it's really got that just throaty depth to it, doesn't it?
A lot of reach to it, yeah, a lot of reach and a big, strong resonance to it. Yeah, it's gorgeous, yeah, really deep.
So you could, with this type of kit, put a different beater on and you could have that nice feel for jazz, of that nice bounciness. Being a virgin drum on the bass drum, when we were talking to Jason on it at times where you might just take the 12 tom with a 16, because this is the 10, 12, 16 version with a 22-inch bass drum. So you could jazz that, couldn't you, by moving the toms around, or you could take, as I said, more of a rock kit as you've got today. Your preference of music, Jace? Of what you will be playing?
Yeah, I'd say sort of more rock pop, indie rock pop kind of stuff. Yeah, a bit of sort of funky as well. So yeah, and it covers all those bases, this kit.
Yeah,
it's just right for it.
I think the look, and you'll see on the camera, the quality and the look of the badge, because I was on about that all the time when the Mapex badge now with the black with the chrome, it's about the detail. It just gives that nice finesse to it, a bit of class, doesn't it?
It does, yeah, and for the money, it looks more expensive, but it's got the sound to back it up as well.
That is a big seller for us with Mapex, is that the price point for what you're getting is a very tough thing to beat, you know, really hard for other manufacturers to beat. Obviously, we have a similar thing with Pearl drums where the price point is so good, so it is, you know, incredible kit for the price tag.
It is, absolutely.
Yeah, so it's really, really nice. The holders are great. The detail of the little Mapex underneath the stamp that we showed you, the rubber stamp.
Nice touch.
It's just great stuff. And you play this virtually straight away. All we did is put a dampening ring, isn't it, straight on?
Yeah.
The bass drum has just been left wide open, as it was, and you played it, and in this room just sounded fab, straight up the box.
Absolutely, with the stock heads, it sounds fantastic. So I don't need to do anything. I'm happy with the sound straight away.
And they are fitted with Remo Emperors. But yeah, exactly. It just straight in, touched it. You fell in love with it straight away, didn't you?
Absolutely, yeah.
And I think the fade, the colours, and the fact it's a lacquer kit, it really has got class all the way through.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, very pleased.
So you went with all the hardware. You like the Falcon, didn't you?
Yeah, that's very solid. Configurable as well. You can adjust it quite easily.
It was a really good word, that was.
Configurable. Yeah, it took me weeks to learn how to say.
Fantastic.
But yeah, the Falcon hardware was a good investment. I'm glad I went with that as well with the kit. So
the stands are solid. I like
solid.
the boom stands are not too long, so you know you've got a reasonable amount to work with, but they're not so long that they stick it out for your guitarist to get caught up in. That's important. And we're going to look at the cymbals a little bit later, and the snare we're going to adjust as.
Absolutely.
That's the beauty of going to a smaller shop, isn't it? You can invest so far, get out there and get it working, and then start to invest on the other parts later.
That's the plan, yeah.
So you can see the Saturn on the Mapex website, or Cariaddrumshop.com. So it's either on Cariad, our site, which the link is below. You can see the prices for these, or on the Saturn. If you were watching this video and you want to send us a message on the website that you watched the video, we'll come back and we'll look at a nice little discount for you on all the products that we sell as well. But if you want to go on to the Mapex site, you look at Mapex Saturn. It shows you the various colours that you can have there as well, and it talks about a Northern line airflow venting scheme, and that's what gives it its superior feel, just the right amount of resonance. So it says whether you're turning up for high, turning up high for jazz and fusion, or down deep for rock and roll, the unique maple and walnut shell composition, complete with sonic clear bedding edges, it's the way that they roll them over, results in clear, focused toms and a bass drum that sounds bigger than it should. And I'd agree.
I would agree.
And you would, yeah.
Absolutely.
Certainly is. I mean, for me, a lot of what anybody tries to explain, but the bottom line is very true, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah, I agree with that.
You're not expecting what you get. So we may not be able to get the sound as good on just recording it there as actually what it is live in this room. It is highly impressive. You've got to take our word for that. You wouldn't have bought it otherwise anyway, would you?
It was key.
It was that boom.
Yeah,
and for me, I always find anybody that listens to the Saturn, in fairness, as soon as they hear it, they go, "Oh wow, wasn't expecting that."
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's what pushed me to buy it. It was just there straight away.
So you feel like a young lad in the sweet shop now, didn't you?
It's taken years off me.
Can't wait to get out there! Get out there! Whoa! It's a drum thing, isn't it?
It is, yeah, can't wait now.
Excellent. So thanks, Jace. Lovely playing. You've been a great customer of ours. Been coming back and forth you with the rooms and enjoying.
Yeah, love Cariad.
Yes, yeah, and been a really good friend for us. Yeah. So excellent. Take care, everybody. We're gonna let Jason just play now while I pack everything up and I have to do all the hard work.
Yeah.
Jason's just gonna play his drums. I'll leave him here until tomorrow. Excellent. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you, Leigh.
Excellent.
Pleasure.
Take care, all. Bye.